Hello students, in this video I will tell you about the syllabus of accountancy. The syllabus of the paper accountancy of class 11th. As you all know, during the financial year 2020 to 21, there is a reduction in syllabus of 30% because of covid-19 coronavirus. You have to know the actual syllabus and the remaining syllabus of accountancy for the year 20 to 21 after the reduction. First of all, you have to know the whole syllabus of accountancy. As you see on the left page, which is scrolling down, this page will tell you the whole syllabus of accountancy. As you can see, the contents on this page, this contents will tell you about the first part syllabus of accountancy. There are some chapters related to the first part of accountancy, chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. As you can see on the right hand side page of your screen, there is a reduction of syllabus details. First of all, you have to know which chapters are reduced from your regular syllabus. There are two chapters. Firstly, we will talk about the two chapters. The first one is BRS, Bank Samadhan Vivran, is known as BRS, Bank Reconciliation Statement. As you can see on the left screen, it's chapter number 5. You don't have to study this chapter during the financial year 20 to 21. And the second chapter, you have to scroll down this screen. Now we will talk about the second chapter, which is reduced. The chapter name is Depreciation, Reserves and Provisions, Hras, Pravdhan or Sanchay. This chapter is also reduced from the syllabus. Some book publishers publish this chapter in the two parts. First part is known as depreciation and the second part is known as provision and reserves. If there are two chapters in your syllabus, in your textbooks, you don't have to study both of them because they both are reduced from your syllabus or they are printed in a single one. Their depreciation, provision and reserves are printed in a single chapter, then also you don't have to study this chapter. I hope you can understand this. Now we will discuss about which part you have to study during the year 2020 to 21. As you can see on the left page, the remaining chapters you have to study. As I will start from the chapter 1, Introduction of Accounting, Theory Base of Accounting, Recording of Transactions part first, in which you have to know about the journal entries, the ledger and the balancing of ledger accounts. Recording of transactions second part, in which you have to study about the cash book, the purchase book, sales book, all types of subsidiary books, etc. But you don't have to study this BRS. And next chapter is here. You have to study about the trial balance and the rectification of errors. You don't have to study this chapter, depreciation, provision and reserves, but you have to study this chapter, bill of exchange. That's all from the first part of accountancy paper. Now we will discuss about the second part of accountancy paper for the year 2020-21 for the class 11th. As you can see on the left page, the paper accountancy, there is a part second. First of all, you have to know the whole syllabus of this part for the accountancy paper. As you can see on the left page, which is scrolling down, that's the first part syllabus. As we discussed earlier, that's the first part syllabus. Now we will discuss about the second part syllabus. As you can see on the left page, there is a contents written on the left page, as there are some chapters, chapter 9, 10, 11 and so on. Now we will talk about which chapters are reduced from this part. As you can see on the left page, the part second syllabus which is reduced, that's known as अपूर्ण लेखों के खाते. अपूर्ण अभिलेखों के खाते, in English it is known as accounts from incomplete records. Accounts from incomplete records, chapter 11. You don't have to study this chapter for this year. And after that, as we can see on the right side of the page, that is known as the chapter which is reduced from the syllabus for the current year. The chapter name is Database प्रबंध पद्धति के प्रयोग द्वारा लेखांकन प्रणाली. Accounting systems based on the database management system. As you can see, the database management system is not a separate chapter. It's a part of chapter number 12. It's a part of chapter number 12 that's written here 12.7, Management Information System and Accounting Information System. You don't have to study this topic for the current financial year, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to study the whole chapter. You have to study the whole chapter, but you have to skip this one only. Now we will discuss about the remaining parts which you have to study during the current year. Starting from chapter number 9, you have to study this chapter number 9, which is known as financial statements. In this chapter you have to know about the trading account, profit and loss account, manufacturing account, how can you prepare the balance sheet, what is opening entry, what is the distinction between capital and revenue. Financial statement second is the second version of the first chapter, chapter number 9. As I said, in chapter number 9, you have to study about the trading account and the profit and loss account and the balance sheet. You have also have to study these things in this chapter also, but you have to study the adjustments also. Adjustment like prepaid, outstanding, closing stock, accrued, depreciation, bad debts, provision for bad debts, manager's commission, interest on capital, and so on, many others. But you don't have to study this chapter in complete records, and the remaining two chapters, chapter 12 and 13, you have to study both of them, chapter 12 and chapter 13, but you don't have to study this part only, 12.7. Now on the right hand side page, this page, you can see which chapters we have to study as a whole for the year 2021 for the class 11th. This paper will consist of 100 marks, which is divided as such as shown in this picture. First chapter, introduction of accounting, and second, theory based of accounting, consists of 10 marks of the whole paper. And recording of transaction first and recording of transaction second consist of 10 marks. Trial balance and rectification of errors consist of 15 marks. Bills of exchange will consist of 20 marks. Financial statements first and financial statements second will consist of 15 marks. And the last two chapters, the applications of computers in accounting and computerized accounting, as you shown in the left screen, it consists of 15 marks. And the one more, the database is also consist of 15 marks, and as a whole the paper consists of 100 marks. I hope this video is very beneficial for the students who are currently studying in class 11th, and the students are studying the syllabus of NCERT for the current financial year 2020 to 21, and there is a reduction of 30% syllabus due to covid-19, and some students are really confused about the 30% reduction in syllabus. I hope this video will reduce your confusions related to the syllabus. If you think this video is beneficial for you, please like it, subscribe the channel, and press the bell icon for the latest video updates, and also share it to everyone. Thank you.